The book is full of information, but in addition, if you read my invitation to this event, you know that I think it represents an underlying tragic drama. In fact, a Shakespearean tragedy in 5 acts: rise, power, hubris, fall, and utter humiliation. On power, many people in Washington not so long ago, and in the mortgage business everywhere in the country, were truly afraid of Fannie Mae and the retribution it meted out to people who dared to cross it. On hubris, we had Fannie often claiming it was the center of, quote, the best housing finance system in the world, unquote. It reads so ironically in retrospect, of course. This sentiment being echoed by former Senator and Banking Committee Chairman Dodd, exclaiming that Fannie was, quote, one of the great success stories of all time, unquote. And so it was until the fall and humiliation. All 5 acts are very well chronicled by Bob's book. But which Shakespearean tragedy is this in the background behind the history of Fannie Mae? Well, thinking of the fear of Fannie, perhaps it's Richard III, with Fannie as the ruthless Richard, brought down finally upon the field of Bosworth by Henry Paulson playing Henry VII. Or thinking of then Fannie CEO Dan Mudd, as presented in the book, pathetically presenting financial plans to a Treasury Department which had already decided upon and was indeed scheduling his fate. Is it the great pathos-full abdication scene from Richard II with Dan Mudd as Richard, handing over the crown to Henry IV, played by James Lockhart? Maybe. But I think the best Shakespearean analog is Julius Caesar, with the dictator of mortgage finance cut down in the Capitol, Henry Paulson this time playing Brutus. But I'm thinking especially of the great scene where Mark Antony stands over and addresses the murdered body of Caesar. This time we have Mark Antony played by Bob Haggerty.